Top of the morning, come along with me for part of my day. Did a quick workout, then washed my hair and singing the karaoke song I was planning on doing for Karaoke Fridays. Getting my hair done after work, so I blew it out so it'll be a little bit easier to handle. It's a beautiful day in Kingston City. I got to work. Work was great. It was a fantastic Friday. After work, I went to see Nash from Nash Wear. She was putting the final touches on my dress for later. I've been working with Nash now for a few years and I've always loved her design. I hit her up last minute and I said, Nash, I need a design, and she said, Chiny K, no problem, I got you. And sis came all the way through for me. I got home a little later on. Trish came over to do my hair and makeup for me. I told her I wanted a sleek ponytail to go with my dress. After I got dressed, Trish did her final touch-ups, and I ain't gonna lie, I was in love with this whole look from head to toe. When I got to the Smirnoff Carnival launch, I saw Kareem and Lee, who both had on the same orange as I did. This all was pure coincidence. At least 5 of us had on orange. Adrian came over and offered me a drink, which I drank with my trainer Pat in the background. She didn't really notice because Kareem was too busy chatting off our ears. Whenever I want her simmer with a drink in my hand, so afterwards I went over to her to say hi, and she was looking so beautiful. It was nice seeing her out instead of seeing her when she's yelling at me to do more blurpees. I saw Debbie too. She was hosting for the night, and I ain't gonna lie, Debbie came all the way out. I especially loved her heels. I had to give it a feature. This must have been one of the one them should have left with don't dry rot because she was rubbing it all the way in the concrete. The caution dancers were out. They were doing their thing, and a little later on, Skinny Fabulous hit the stage. The vibe was right. The energy was high. I had to dance, and who better to dance around with than Rush Cam? We all know he just never stops dancing. Up 2, 3, 4 in my heels, I was dancing about. After all that jumping, but it up a stand up one side. Surprisingly enough, these heels were really high, but they were actually very comfortable. The Orange Crew was definitely the life of the party. Yeah, Carrie! Yeah, Carrie! Brush One and West got in on the action too. The DJ then played my song where Beanie Man was singing talking about me. After that, we end up at one place, run at one part, and you guessed it, Rush was there and he was dancing again. And Brush One, he was doing his 1-2 step as well. Don't get it twisted, I was dancing too, but I was sitting down stuffing my face with some chicken wings. I was hungry and you know, hot girl off to eat. Big Buzz, she was so funny. I then saw this guy, I forgot his name, but when you see my party, him ever dance, I must say Rush Cam Breda. Now that outside open, it's nice to see everyone dancing again, and it's nice to see same phone still at work after the last 2 years. After a while, we left and end up on our next part now. This party was alrightish. This party seemed to have a lot of sugar daddies, but not the sugar daddy them who would drop asleep, but the one that would carry out and dance and wine with it the whole night. As the night/morning progressed, my foot them start get tired. But this time, this hot girl came prepared. I had my flats in the car. I couldn't be bothered with my heels anymore. My toe them did a crush up. I put on my flats and I was ready to continue the road. Almost 2 o'clock now, I'm gonna end up on our next part. I saw Heavy D where I went over to remind him that I'm gonna beat him in the next tennis match. I saw Rebel dancing and me to get ready for go over to go dance with her, but then him run over go dance with her instead. I ain't gonna lie, I felt some type of way, but them no more than me, so I'ma just go one side and do my stir fry too. In my head, I did catch it, but in a real life, I never really catch it, and I did feel some type of way. Then I saw these other 2 bad dancers, and I ain't gonna lie, I did feel like for take the mingle too, you know. But then I said to myself, so I don't really know if that is a good idea, so I'm gonna just stand up one side and video instead. You know, if Father God did make me before here, before dance, would I take the mingle and dance in every party?
Oh my God, I don't know about like me. I don't know when I do no man like me. My God, I don't know man like me.
Let go deeper, let go deeper, let go deeper, let go deeper. I'm not eager, I'm not jumping. Watch it be.
A little while later, Lolly has entered the chat. I was having a little stir fry fight competition between me and my other friend that can't dance, so I had to have Rebel come over to be the judge.
She have it backwards, but not the forward. She don't have it finishing. Let's go again, baby.
Okay.
Alright, who's the winner? Shani K winning for the
I
last
choose her
time.
number one and she the vampire.
No, no, man. You hear the song? Yeah. I should flow to the little sound. Yeah. Him just give me what I know one back again.
Oh no.
You know him not
If
fair.
I do it, who da win?
What you done?
Okay. I thank you, bye.
Then danced so enough he had to insert himself. Then a few supporters came over to say hi. A little of her liquor spilt on my dress and on me, but it was no worries. It was at the end of the night, so I'ma just rub it in anyway. I finally got home, and before my beard and took off my clothes, I had to do a last TikTok in this look because I just couldn't get enough. Okay, bye.